Hello students, in this video we are discussing CBSE class 10 maths NCERT textbook, the 8th chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. In that we are going through the exercise 8.4, the 5th question, under that the 6th subdivision. The previous questions are there in the previous videos. Please go through those videos. Okay. So now we'll get into the question. We are proving the given identities here. So here what is the identity we are given? So in the 6th sum, we are given an identity under square roots. Okay. So square root is square root. Under square root you have 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A equal to secant A plus tan A. Okay. So in the previous 5th question, if you had seen, you had something called like something similar, and you had cosecant and cot, we divided by sine and then we got the answer. Similarly here also you might think, why not we divided by cos, and immediately you will get what? Secant A and tan A. But we have a square root here. Okay, so let us not get into that and get into little more trouble. Okay, you might get the answer, but maybe it will take a little longer time. They are not given any hint here. Okay, so previous questions and all, you were given some hints here and there. Here there is no hint here. Generally when you have something like this, like you have something like of the form a plus b by a minus b. Okay, you can see here it is of the form a plus b by a minus b under the root. Whenever you are having this, you will do something called conjugate. Taking the conjugate. How will you take a conjugate? Conjugate is nothing but if you have a minus b, okay, you will multiply the numerator and denominator by a plus b. Okay, so you will multiply the numerator and denominator by a minus b. If suppose you had a plus b in the denominator, whatever might be in the numerator, you had a plus b abdina, you will multiply and divide by a minus b. Are you able to understand what is a conjugate now? So something you have a minus b now, you will multiply and divide by a plus b. So whatever is the symbol here, that you will change and then you will multiply and divide. That's all you will be doing when you are going to take the conjugate. Okay. Here again we have 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A. So for 1 minus sin A, if you change the sign, it will be what? 1 plus sin A. That means you are going to multiply and divide by 1 plus sin A. So what we will do is, so we will write the left hand side. So my left hand side is 1 plus sin A divided by 1 minus sin A under the square root. Okay. So now what are we going to do is, you are going to multiply and divide by 1 plus sin A, that is taking the conjugate. Okay. So you will have 1 plus sin A divided by 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A. So when you are having plus, minus, everything together, there are lots of mistakes you can make. So it is always better to put them inside brackets, that you will never go wrong. Okay, and you have all these under the square root. Got it? So what do we have now? In the numerator you have both as 1 plus sin A. So you will do it as 1 plus sin A the whole square divided by, you have 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. So what is 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A? 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. It is nothing but a minus b into a plus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. So what will you get here? 1 square is 1 minus sin square a. Can we write it here? Automatically you should know it is nothing but cos square a. So we will do it in the next step. So you have 1 minus sin square a, everything under the square root. Don't forget to put the square root. Okay. So what is 1 minus sine square a? It is nothing but cos square a. How? From the trigonometric identity, sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1. So what is cos square a? It's nothing but 1. So you take this to the other side, minus sine square a. So what do you have here? 1 plus sine a the whole square divided by cos square a. Now you can very easily write the next step, because under the square root here you have 1 square, here you have 1 square. So it is like a square by b square under the square root. So how will you write it? You can cancel it. So you can write it as independently root a square by independently root b square. So what you will get? A by b. Correct? Similarly, you are going to write here 1 plus sine a divided by cos a. Now we can write it individually as 1 by cos a plus sin a by cos a. So you will get secant a plus tan a, which is nothing but your right hand side, hence proved. Is it easy now? Yes, so this is a very easy question, right? Okay, so now let us get into the step-by-step procedure again. So what all we need to remember here, we'll see now. Okay, one thing is you have taken the conjugate. The first thing is you have taken the conjugate. So here you have taken the conjugate. That means you are multiplying and dividing by 1 plus sin a. So that is what you have done here. Okay, that is what you have done here. Multiplying and dividing by 1 plus sin a. So when you do that, you have 1 plus sin a the whole square by a minus b into a plus b format. Okay, so you have a square minus b square. So thus you have got this. Now from another trigonometric identity, again you are going to get 1 minus sine square a is nothing but what? Cos square a. Okay, so now we have cos square, you have 1 plus sin a the whole square, so you have the square root, so everything will get cancelled. So you are finally ending up with 1 plus sin a by cos a. So you can write it separately, it is nothing but a plus b by c. How will you write? A by c plus b by c. Okay, so now you will have secant a plus tan a. So what is our question? The right answer to the question, secant a plus tan a. Have we proved it? Yes. So we've got the right hand side, and thus we've proved what we need to prove. So that's all, children. It's all easy, unless and until you are going to spend little time on how to do, on recollecting whatever you learned, the basic formulae, the basic algebraic identities, trigonometric identities, trigonometric ratios and all. Okay, now we've completed 6 questions. We'll see the next few questions also in the upcoming videos. Okay, see you in another video, children. Thank you, children.